Hey, what's up guys? Rob coming at you with your tidbit of the day from Rob Rett's Fitness and Performance. Today we are going to talk about core stability, something that all of us can benefit from. This will help improve if you are someone that has back tightness or back pain after squatting or deadlifts, or you have trouble keeping your chest up on front squats or back squats, or your chest ascending at the same rate as the hips on deadlift, little things like that, just to name a few, could be a core stability issue. I'm not saying that it is, but it could be. And as I said earlier, every one of us can have a more stable core, especially if our goal is to be strong and functional in life. So I'm going to give you 3 awesome drills that are going to help you improve that core stability, have better posture, and if you have back pain, maybe even decrease or get rid of that. So the first core stability exercise that I'm going to show you is the bird dog. Sounds just like the name. It's like a bird dog pointing its game out, pointing out that duck that you're taking down or whatnot. So what we're going to do is we're going to establish a position on all fours in the quadruped position here. A good way to start is with just one leg or one arm. So the goal here is to maintain a good flat back and squeeze that core like someone's going to kick you. Good tight core. So I'm going to pick my leg up and I'm going to extend it back like so. I'm not worried about how high I get that leg, so I don't want the back to arch out. I don't want to drive the leg up and cause my back to arch out or forward lean. What I'm thinking about is staying tight here, picking that leg up and driving it back towards that wall, staying good and tight. Those abs are flexed. I'm not rounding out or arching out this way. Staying good and tight right here like someone's going to kick me. And then coming down. And then driving up, getting a good squeeze of that core, and back down. And then you can also do that with your arm. So we're here, every 3 points down on the ground, and I'm just keeping everything tight, squeezing my core. Again, it's not how high I get this. It's about keeping that straight position down through the spine here, not allowing an arch, keeping my core squeezed, just like this, extending the arm out with a pause, and back down. The next way to advance that is go opposite arm, opposite leg. So left arm, right leg, or right arm, left leg, like so. Establishing a good position, picking each one off the ground, establishing my balance. Again, squeezing that core and extending, keeping that core tight, not allowing this to happen. See the difference there? Flat. If somebody had a broomstick on my back, it would be touching all the way down that back. Coming down. And again, pressing towards the wall, so pressing out more than up. And tight. Getting a good squeeze at the top, not rushing these, taking your time. Good, then you would just switch sides, do the same thing, working on that balance. The more you have to lean to balance out, the less stable you are. So you want to work on evening that out, being able to pick these up and staying in the position, not having to lean to the leg or to the arm. So we're here, again, pressing towards the wall, everything stays straight, exhaling, keeping that core tight, and back down. Getting a squeeze, focusing on that core. And that is the bird dog. Excellent, guys. Core stability drill number 2. Dose. So this is a cool one. This is kind of going to lead us into our last one, our third one. This one is called the curl up. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to lay down on our back. And what I want to do is take these fingers here and put them on the opposite side of my back, whichever leg I have bent. The leg being bent isn't as astronomically important for people who don't have any pain going through one of their legs due to one issue or another. If you have any type of pain that goes into your leg during this, which you shouldn't, you can bend that side, and that's a whole other issue than what we're talking about now. It can be something to do with core stability, but maybe not this drill will fix it, so that's a whole different ballpark. So what these fingers are here to do is to help us create just that slight natural arch, but also give us something to drive our back into. So a lot of people do the curl up wrong, and they're thinking about curling up, and we don't want to do that. I want to think about using my abs and just tightening my abs and lifting my head straight up. Not really my chest to my knee, but thinking maybe chest to the ceiling or chin to the ceiling, and I'm going to press into these fingers, keeping my back glued to the fingers. So about a 10-second hold, 8 to 10 seconds, and back down. And see how I'm pressing down into my fingers? I am rising up, but I'm not taking my chest to the knee again. Picking my head up, like my head's on the pillow. Holding 8 to 10 seconds. Back down, pressing into the fingers. Again, you can do this with a flat back, pressing into the fingers. Again, just straight up. And back down. And I might even be going a little too high there. Straight up. Right about there, like your head's on the pillow. And down. And up. Just hold 8 to 10 seconds. It's all about that hold, guys. And down. And even though it doesn't look like I'm doing much, this core is working, and it's going to fire your core up. Even if you do have a strong and already pretty stable core, this is going to fire you up. And again, that was a little too high. Just lift it, driving the back into the fingers. Relax. And you never always switch sides to be good and even. Do a few on this side. Getting it right under to create that natural arc. Again, opposite leg can be bent. I always bend the leg. I don't have any pain. But typically I just bend one. Just feels a little more comfortable. And then again, thinking about just lifting that head up and driving the back into the fingers. Just tightening everything up. And you can hear how tight it is. If someone drops something on my core, it would bounce off and back down. Head on the pillow. Driving the fingers into the fingers. Good. And back down. And again. 8 to 10 second hold. It is recommended for this to do like a descending rep scheme, like 8. Do 8 reps of about an 8 to 10 second hold, then rest for about 30 or 40 seconds. Then do a set of 6 with a 8 to 10 second hold, then a set of 4. And here we go again, just lifting the head on the pillow, tighten up like someone's gonna drop it. My fingers shouldn't be moving because the back's stuck to them. And down. And up for an 8 second hold, just holding again nice and tight. You can even use this hand to feel those abs work. And back down. Again, it's a curl. Remember, we're not crunching to the knees. And that is what we call the curl up. All right, guys, like I said, that second one was going to lead us into our third one. The third one is a lot like that one, a little bit more advanced. We're really going to get that core fired up. It is called the dead bug. And we're going to start off looking like a dead bug. So a lot of the same comes into play as with the curl up. I'm going to think keeping my core tight, but without crunching my ribs to the knees. My head's going to be up to help me keep that sturdy position. So, let me scoot down, make sure I'm in the middle here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start like our dead bug like this. And again, I don't want to have my head relaxed because it's going to be a little bit harder for me to keep a good stable core. What I want to think about here is my back being glued to the ground. When I pull those knees up, the back is going to flatten out over the ground. And I want to keep my back glued to the ground. So as I extend my legs, what a bird dog's or what a dead bug's going to look like is this. Extending the legs and arms, and my back stays glued to the ground. Again, it's not about getting the body straight, it's about how stable I can keep that core with a good pause. So again, back is glued to the ground, crunched, I'm tight. I'm curled, not crunched. So I'm just lifting my head on that pillow, staying tight, and then I'm driving my legs and arms out as far as I feel comfortable. Right there, I can feel it shaking, it's working my core, it's rock solid, like somebody's gonna drop it on me, getting a good hold, 8 to 10 seconds, coming back to that dead bug position. If both at the same time is too hard, feel free to crunch up, head on pillow, and do the arms first. Bring them back, and then do your legs. Keeping that back glued to the ground, back glued to the ground, and then bringing them back in. You can do opposites like the bird dog. Keeping that back glued to the ground, and back up. A little bit longer of a pause there at the end though. Good, right here, this is where I want to pause. I want to keep this tight. I should be able to grab my fingers under there. See that? It's flat. That's good. Bringing it back. You can mix it up. You can do one each side and then a full one. Again, no arch there. Keeping it glued to the ground and back. And you can feel how that's working. Just like that. Very, very good movement. You can kind of tempo them here. And you can kind of do almost like a bicycle. 1, 2, 3, and bring it back. Keeping that back glued to the ground. 1, 2, 3, and bringing it back. Keeping that core tight. Extending. 1, 2, 3. Just doing almost like a bicycle, just challenging yourself. Head stays on that pillow. We're staying good and firm here, but not completely curled up. Back stays pressed to the ground. Just like that, so many different things you can do with that. Very, very little things. These little accessory stability drills add up to astronomical gains in the long run. You know, it's not something that, oh, a week from now you're going to see great improvements from, or 2 weeks, but 2 months, 3 months, all of a sudden that 335 front squat or that 400 back squat feels a little easier, feels better. Maybe even your range of motion has opened up just because of the stability you've created. You're going to be able to create better internal abdominal pressure, internal abdominal pressure as well, and you're going to be able to maintain it through the lift even better. And if you're somebody that has that back pain, that lower back tightness, this may get rid of it completely. That could just be the issue. I hope you guys learned a little bit from the tidbit of the day. You got some new drills and core stability exercises to throw into your ab workouts or your warm-ups. And I know they're going to help every single one of you in some type of way, even if you do have a stable core. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. And as always, stay fit.